Welcome to the last episode of our husband vs. wife Mustang training challenge. It's been a good run. Alyssa smoked me too much for it to really turn out very well, but we've really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it too. What we're gonna do for this last episode is I'll work with my Mustang, then Alyssa will work with her two new Mustangs, and then we'll finish the day with our very toughest yet beautiful Mustang. Her name is Honey, so we'll finish the night hanging with Honey. So we're gonna go down to the corral and get started. Good boy, buddy. Are you gonna watch a Mustang challenge? Good boy. He's excited about it. Are you petting my Mustang? They're really coming around and becoming super friendly. All three of them. Oh, she's already got her sorted off for me, ready to go. All right, today is the 11th and final daily session that we're filming with my girl Cheyenne. Today is Alyssa's 4th day working with the Curly, and it'll be our last daily husband versus wife Mustang challenge. But it's been super fun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and we're gonna jump right in. 45-minute sessions, and we're just gonna see where we go and hopefully get a halter on again, and maybe even work on some lead. So time starts now, 45 minutes. Good girl, good job. Yeah, you remember this thing? Yeah, not very scary. Good girl, nice job. She's nice and calm today. We just did our members only Thankful Thursday live, and we were just hanging out in here with all three of them loose, and she was just so laid back, just hanging out, getting scratches, even some booty scratches. Clear back here. Good girl. Yeah. She's shedding out pretty good. Good. Nice. Good girl. And both sides. That's not scary at all. Can I reach underneath even? Yes. She's like, I'm broke now, I'm ready. Where's the saddle at? Try and put this on the fancy way. Like a grown-up horse. Nice job. Wow, look at that. Good girl. Nice job. Boom. Good job.
Good girl.
Good. Thank you guys for bearing with me during this series. It's been really fun for me to kind of be able to watch the videos back and kind of see things that I do well, things that I don't do well. And I know it's not quite as fun as watching someone with like really good timing and really set their horse up perfectly, but our hope is that it will help people down the road who are wanting to work with these untouched Mustangs, but maybe aren't already an expert, and so they can kind of learn alongside me. So hopefully it's helped someone along the way, and if not, hopefully it will in the future. It's been enjoyable for me in all seriousness. It's been something I really look forward to every day that we're gonna film with these guys. I look forward to it all day. Should we see what she thinks of the lead rope?
Yeah.
Big steps today, Roni. Big steps. Be riding you all over the ranch in no time.
Yeah.
Good girl. We haven't done anything with the lead rope yet. Want to check it out? Looks like a snake. I think they had snakes in your country, huh? Not that scary. Nice job. A lot of yawns today from you. I could probably reach up and snap it on. I just don't want to be overly confident. But I think she's ready for it. Like I've said before, it's kind of nice. Like at first you feel like you have no tools in your toolbox to set them up for success. But once you start rolling and working with them and they start feeling more comfortable, it's like you really have like some compounding progress. Good girl. Nice. You okay with it under your neck? Yeah. Good girl. I've seen videos of horses blowing up when you snap that thing on there. So for one, if you're working with horse, try not to pop it, but also maybe make that little snappy sound a little bit just to see how they'll react, because that could be pretty scary under their throat. Let's see how we do. Give into a little pressure. She gave a little. There you go. Nice job.
She says, I'm asleep.
The other day, you guys, if you didn't watch the video, I made a mistake of trying to give so quickly to her that when she gave to the pressure, I like, let's say she was over here. So I'm like pulling on her halter, just like by the little noseband part. And when she gave, I gave back to her so fast, like I didn't hit her, but that like movement toward her face spooked her. So give with good timing, but also maybe not super abrupt movement. Look at that. Nice job. Now you could probably ask for more than that, but geez, that's pretty good in my opinion. How about this way? Nice. There you go. Good job. Good job. I've said on previous videos, I have a bad habit of not asking enough of my equines. It all kind of started with, well, my first horse, but that was just because I literally had no idea what I was doing. But then with Riata, because she was really fearful and a little bit or maybe a lot mistreated, I was just happy if she would just like let me catch her. And so I'm trying to ask a little more of Cheyenne, but also I want to set her up for success. So let's see if she can actually like give down to the feet now that she has a little idea. Nice. And I'm kind of giving her little micro releases as she turns. Oh, her weight shifted a little bit. I'm just going to wait on her. Nice. Good. All the way to the feet. All the way to the feet. It has to be enough that she can't. There you go. That was good. We got a little movement down to the feet. What I was going to say is it has to be enough that they can't just camp out there, or else you'll build a brace in them. You'll develop a brace. But you don't want to just jerk on them. Like I could pull her off balance and get to her feet good, but I want her to think through the problem and solve it in her mind. Right now, she's not super set up to reach with that front left. She's going to have to rebalance. So I'll give with any foot motion. Hopefully she'll move that front right here in just a second. As long as she's thinking I won't change the pressure, I'll just let her keep trying to find the right answer. There you go. Nice job. That was a really good one.
You're licking her lips.
Nice job. No.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Perfect. Good job.
That's all right. Nice. You were trapped. You were trapped in a halter. I would like to get her. Here, come out away from that. It's kind of hard for them to come straight out, but let's get her moved away. Alyssa, when would you go to kind of drive in them a little bit also?
I wouldn't with her. I'd just let her sort this out.
Okay, let's get to the feet this way. That was close. I'll give her little micro releases if it's like a small thought in the, there you go, a small thought in the right direction. And I'll give her a total release when we get to the feet in the right direction. Nice.
There, that was nice.
Nice job. Nice job. Good. Good job. The benefit of those little micro releases is they're like breadcrumbs, like getting her thinking in the right direction. Good job. I think also I've heard Ty say, it's like letting them know that there is a release to that little bit of pressure. It's like there is a right answer. It's like keep looking for it, keep looking in this direction, you're getting there. And then when you get the answer you're looking for, you can give them a total release.
Yeah.
I probably didn't explain that very well, but
Well, it's like if they don't know at all what that means, it's like you want to reward the slightest try just to let them know, like, hey, yeah, you're on the right path.
Yeah.
That is what that means.
And I've heard stories of Tom Dorrance, like, being so good with his timing that when he's working with a young one or a wild one, he would give to them when they even thought about the right answer. Like you could see it's probably like a subtle change in balance or something like that. But when they thought the right answer, he would give to them initially. It's a good goal, but I don't know that I'm there yet. Something to strive for. She's honestly doing really well, I think, giving the pressure. Good job. And she's also
doing really good.
Coming down with me, standing right next to her. Even she started yawning while I was petting her that time, which is a good sign. Won't be long, we'll have you out on the obstacle course.
Yeah.
We'll be showing Marley and Sue what's up. Good job. I've heard you say, Alyssa, and I think I've heard other people say, you want to be a little off the side. You don't want to just be pulling them straight forward. But how far off to the side?
I would go a little bit further, like not quite a 45, but I would go a little further off to the side, yeah. Right in there.
And if we get a step in this direction, we'll release. Says that's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, just
there you
perfect.
go. Nice. What about this side? You're still kind of thinking. Do you come this way? No. There you go.
Nice.
In the
That
right
was
direction.
good.
Nice. Good job.
I like how she came forward on that one.
Yeah, it was a really, it was a short, wrong answer, and then she's like, oh yeah, this doesn't work. And then, almost immediately came forward.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot of lateral steps.
Yeah,
Not quite right there. Oh, that was good. You almost went lateral, and you changed mid-air. What I was going to say, though, is I've gotten a lot of lateral steps. I would like to get her kind of actually leading towards me a little bit. Oh, that was close. Can you take a step? Nice job. Good job. Man.
I'm really impressed with her. Like, she had a moment over there for a second where she was like, I don't know what this means. I'm going to freak a little bit. But she's figured it out so quick, and I'm really impressed that she didn't end up doing more of that. Just from her personality.
Yeah.
I would think that there'd be more moments of that, but
Like,
she's kind of just like, oh, got it, okay.
You would think they would feel trapped and be like, get me out of here. But even that one earlier, it was such a little baby one.
Yeah.
That it's not even a big deal. All right, we're done practicing leading. Nice job. Really nice job. I couldn't have hoped for any better today. Here, let's take this thing off.
Yeah, I have 19 minutes left.
19 minutes left. Good girl.
She goes, oh, you got coffee? Here, I'll be on my way.
I love Cafe Muley.
It's my favorite coffee ever. She said, you know, I heard if you use the code Mountain Built, you get 15% off your first order.
It's true. Do it. Make it a big order too, because it's only the first order.
Yeah, good shameless plug. Cheyenne.
Yeah, we actually don't make anything off of that. We just like the coffee and we like the name and
we like the people that own it.
Yeah, helping good people. We definitely don't work with these guys. We love Matt at Cafe Muley, and we were just talking about him. But these guys, we don't even know. We just learned about this product from Free Spirit Equestrian, actually. She talked about it on her channel. And then someone got it for us off of our Amazon wish list. And it is awesome. If you have horses, I would highly recommend. Naughty horse, something.
It just has more stuff in it that's better for their mane instead of...
Yeah, it's like all natural pretty much. I think.
Yeah, Cowboy Magic, which...
We like too. It's slippery.
We do like, but it can lead to brittle manes. We've had some people ask if we ever use WD-40 in their manes, and I'm sure it might work good, but my kind of rule of thumb is, well, one, we want their manes to grow super, super long and be nice and healthy. And if I don't want to use it in my own hair, I'm probably not going to use it in their hair. And I don't feel like I want to use WD-40 in my hair.
Don't knock it till you try it, though.
Yeah.
I told my mom on the phone today that her mane was almost to her elbow, and that must have been kind of, well, it is almost to her elbow, actually. Because the other day when I was playing with it, I was like, geez, it's almost to her elbow. And I thought maybe that was just some dead hair, but it really is. Look at that. Can you see it from that angle? That is wild for a 2-year-old to have that long of a mane. There you go. Does that feel kind of good? Marley, thanks for ruining it. Nipped her.
Marley, she's so cute.
She's so cute, you can't even be mad at her.
I can't.
The Three Stooges.
Yep.
These three are so awesome. All right, Roni. Take that halter off and we'll call it a day.
If we had infinite land and time and really were thinking about doing trail rides, I'd probably keep all 3 of these girls.
For the record, we are really thinking of doing trail rides, but we're not really set up for it yet. It's a goal for the future, though.
Because you could ride Cheyenne, someone else could have Mesa.
That's
for the
actually
trail ride.
That's actually a really good point.
And then Marley and Curly, I feel like, are going to be really chill.
Marley is honestly so far, like, I love Cheyenne, but Marley is so far, in my opinion, going to be the hardest one to rehome, because she is like, I really feel like she's like 1 in a million horse. She's just a classic brown cow pony color, but she's absolutely beautiful and just as calm as you could ever hope for.
Yeah.
The other day we were trying to sort these guys off to do one of our training sessions, and so we have to close these panels right here, and Marley was just standing right in the middle of the panels where they needed to come together. And so I don't want to scare Cheyenne, but so I was trying to get her through, so I was going like this at Marley's back feet and like flinging dust and little gravel pieces at her and stuff. And she was just standing there like, oh, thanks for fanning my back end with your foot. She just like stood there. And I picked up one of these little stones, like that size stone, you know, a little smaller than a golf ball. And I was like, bop, right in the butt. And she just didn't even flinch. She just like, donk.
She's like, nah, just hang out with you. I don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah, she's like, I'll just hang out here. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you could throw rocks at me. I don't really like it, but I'll just stay here.
Which is, I mean, maybe if you were like doing cutting, you would want something a little more reactive than that. But as far as like doing trail rides and letting folks ride that just want to enjoy being on a horse, that's a special one.
Yeah, and our nieces and nephew. That's what I keep thinking about is them. They want to ride a horse when they get a little older. Marley might be a perfect one.
And it's not a very far fall to the ground.
No, it's nice that she's kind of little.
Not,
oh my gosh.
The real nice thing.
She just stopped. Sorry, the Curly was over there. She had the, oh, she's going to do it again.
Tetherball champion 2026. Curly Sue. These guys are so fun. It's so cool that this is our job. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. She's a goofball.
They all are. All 3 of these ones are.
Just blow yourself.
Get it, Sue. Get it.
Oh my gosh. Susan.
Quick.
The timer has started. Whoa, that was a fast little chicken over there. Sorry, I got distracted. A little chicken was like, pew! Are you ready? We're started already. Hi. We'll start working with you. Let's see how she feels about the halter today. She says, my name is Sue. How do you do? Hi, can I put my hand over you and halter you this way?
Oh, like a grown-up.
Yeah. Good girl. Good job, sweetie. Oh, so nice. So there's been a... Oh, so good. Let's get one little curl in there. Nice job. That was so easy. Yes, that was so good. She says, just love me. Just love me. I don't know if I should use the detangler with the comb or if I should. I don't know if she'll let me wet it down. I don't know if we're quite at that point yet. And it's not that warm today. So maybe we'll try a little detangler in the comb.
Yeah.
And see. Or even just my fingers. All right, Suze. Yeah. You ready? Let's snap on your little lead, okay? Good girl. She said I'm broke to follow. Nice job. That's so good. How about your little feeties today? Can we pick up your little feeties today? Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, that was so good. Let's do that again. Nice. Good girl. She's like, yes, ma'am. Here you go. Here's my foot. Yes, ma'am. Good girl. Yeah. Nice. Good girl. Whoops. Good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yay. Oh, almost.
Oh, so close.
Almost. Wait. Oh, you paw so violently. Oh, oh.
Oh no, now she's over the lead rope.
She's all right. I might need the lead rope. Oh gosh, you're wearing me out there, girl.
It's you just getting jarred around.
Oh, I was ready to be persistent. Let's try with a rope. That'll be easier on me. Oh, now you're good. She says, oh, if you got a rope, I'll be really good. Yeah. Yeah, this is a lot easier on me. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh my. She says, I'm irritated by that. Oops, almost. Just give for a second. Yeah, we're just gonna be nice about it. There, that was good. Whew. We got you to get your feet good because you're really needing a hoof trim, my friend.
Real quick, I have something to say. Since this is our last husband versus wife, first off, I'd like to congratulate you on your win. So, yay, good job. You beat me infinitely. But also, for people watching, I want to know, next year we'll do this again. What do you guys think about I get to pick my horse and I get to pick Alyssa's horse?
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to pick the most fierce, fire-breathing looking online auction stallion straight out of the wild. And I'll pick one like Marley for me. What do you guys think about that?
Great, thanks.
Fair fight, fair fight.
AKA Jason wants to kill me.
Yeah, well, no. I just want that buckle.
Yeah, well, no.
I just want that buckle, son.
Yeah, let us know how you want to see it improve in the future. Obviously, this one just wasn't as fair as we hoped it had been.
It was rigged from the start.
So, people do think it was rigged, I'm sure.
Why would people think it was rigged? Why would we rig it so that you had the easy ones? We would rig it so I had the easy ones.
Right? Oops, slipped off there. This one, please. Good girl. Nice. Oh, just set it down nice. Almost. Good job. Can we go back? Are you gonna try to rip my hand off again? There you go. Oh, that was so much better. That was so much better. That was way nicer than pawing around for like what felt like 10 minutes. Good job. That was way better. Good girl. Good job, Sue. Yes. Good job. Nice job, sweetie. Nice job. You be okay if I put a rope around your booty? I don't know if this is gonna be long enough. I might need that other lead rope. Good girl. Good girl. Grab that other lead rope. I love how like she's kind of like Mesa. She's sort of drafty.
Yeah.
I love how she's kind of like dum, dum, dum. It's really cute. All right, Sue. We're sticking with Sue, by the way. Her name is Sue. How do you do? So whether we call her Sassy Sue or Curly Sue, just depends on the day, how she's feeling, how we're feeling. Sometimes we'll call her Susan if she's not behaving. Susan. If your name is Susan, no offense.
It's spelled S-I-O-U-X.
Yes. Go with it around your leg. Okay. This will be a lot better. I won't have to pull on your head quite as much here. A few little twists in it here so I can hold on to it a little better. All right, girlfriend. Can we have this foot? Nice. Yay, good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. That was good. Good girl. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Yep. Just gonna have her bring it forward. Nice. Good girl. There. Just wait till she kind of stops and relaxes. Ask her to bring it forward. Good girl. That was good. Yeah, that was good. She's like, scratch my booty, please. Nice girl. Make sure she's good with the rope on this side. Don't kick me. Thank ya. All right, Susu. Let's do it with this one. Good girl. I'll switch hands because that wrist sometimes gets kind of injured.
It's neat. She's almost kind of dappley.
She's a little dappley. Like around her chest area?
Yeah, like
good
her whole
girl.
Torso, barrel.
Yeah. She just hold on to the last little bit of curly winter coat. I like how her little coat on her little rump is kind of wavy almost.
It is.
I'm so curious to see what she looks like in the winter when she gets her winter coat back.
Me too.
Good girl. There you go. Nice. Good girl, Sue. Don't run me over, sweetie. Pick this one up again. Good job. Good girl. Yep, just bring it forward. Just bring it forward. Nice, nice job. That was good. Good girl. Nice job, Sue. Nice girl. Hopefully we can trim up her front feet here before too long.
Yeah.
Someone sent us the world's finest combs, handmade, professional grade, wide mouth or whatever you would call it, wide tooth.
Whoa. Hot
Comb?
candy.
Especially, you're doing good with this plastic. Especially for Sue, because she is a curly girl and she needs a fancy brush just for her. So this is Sue's brush. Huh. Is that kind of scary?
Only moderately.
What is it? What is it, Sue? I'm really impressed how you were handling that right next to your face.
Me too.
Oh. Oh, send it. Oh my. They got that just for you. That's your brush. You can't eat it. Or use it in your curly mane. This stuff might not be the right thing to use on curly hair, so don't come at me if it's not right. They said wet it down and put conditioner in it and then comb it through, but we'll do that later on when she's a little bit more gentle. For now, I might need more of that. For now, we're gonna do the detangler, which will also hopefully help with her little dry mane.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna comb through it with this comb here. Perch, come back, my friend. Whoa, came back real good. You don't eat my bottle. Good girl. Oh yeah, this is the strategy here. I like all her little ringlets. I don't want to brush her little ringlets out, but some of them are kind of dreaded. I feel like I do need something that'll like bring the curls back.
What was it called? Curl enhancer or something?
Activator.
Activator.
I'm basically a human highline right now.
Yeah.
And sorry. She's like, come on, lady, I'm so bored. Yeah. Oh, you're so itchy. Sue, that's rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Thank you.
It's crazy how broad she is through her chest. Like she's
Don't do that.
But look at that.
So I can only handle so much grooming and I get bored out of my gourd, man. Okay, we'll move on to something else. We're gonna try to do a circle. We're gonna introduce her to the entire flag this time. Good girl. Nice. Oops, stepped on a rock. Good girl. Nice, Susu. Yeah, what a good girl. Pretty good for only our 4th day of school. Just get that flag out of here. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna make some noise over here. What do you think about that, huh? Not so bad. She's doing much better with it than the first time. Sue, you're a pretty cool girl. You're pretty chill. Good girl. Nice job. Alrighty, are you ready to move?
Neither of yours ever want to move.
There you go. She says, I don't know what that means. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, try to stay behind your drive line here, but she says I'm getting frustrated. Run me over. That's not the answer. Yeah, that's why we're working on this. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, that's right.
She's like, oh my.
Yeah. Good girl.
She has 2 speeds, either stop or go.
There you go. There, that was better. I'd like you to keep going, but I like that you didn't just run right through it this time. Yeah, I like that you didn't just run right through it. Yeah, you're okay. She definitely, like, she's the boss and she doesn't like things telling her where to go, kind of. She's like, I don't know about this. But you have to move your feet. I'd like you to keep going. There you go. Good. Try to keep her going that time. Just to get her. Don't do that. Keep going. That's not the answer. There you go.
Nice, there you go.
Keep going. Good girl. There we go. We avoided that this time. Good. A little more. We gotta get you flowing. A little more. So I don't make a big deal if she turns around in that corner. There we go. Nice. Let her think on that. That was good. Yeah. She's like, whoa, man. Good girl, Sue. Circles are tough sometimes. Yeah, it's okay. Good girl. But they just have to be learned by all of you. Yeah, even you. Kind of especially you, because you really need to not push people around. Good girl. Yeah, you're okay. No one's mad at you. We do have to go the other direction. I feel like her attitude when you're moving her is more like, make me.
Yeah. She's pretty fearless.
She is, and she's kind of pushy, and so she's more like, no. I don't really like that, but I'm not going to move. I'm not really sure, and I don't really like it, but I'm not going to move.
And then she would kind of turn and face up kind of fast. She would like move for a second, then she'd be like, actually, you know what? I'm still the boss.
Good girl.
You're welcome.
So let's see if we can make it through. Good girl. Yep, keep going. Very nice. That was good. That was good. I liked how you didn't just take off running in a straight line that time. You stayed on your little circle. So my body language changes first, and then I bring the flag in. She's not tuning into my body language yet. Good girl. You know, kind of raise my flag first. Good girl. I'd like to get kind of behind her drive line, but she's got to move forward first. There you go. There. Keep going. So she just doesn't know what it means. And then she kind of hits into the line and thinks I'm churning her, but that's not going to work either. Whoop. Good girl. Good try. Keep going. And I'm not asking her to trot. I just want her to go slow. Nice girl. Good girl. That was good. Whew. She said, that is a lot. That was much better than the first time. She's already getting much better. Yeah, there's some yes. Good girl. Yeah, you're all right, sweetie. You're doing good. Yeah, you're doing good. Good girl. Good girl.
She sure did that busy thing that you've talked about before.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if it's young horses or if it's all horses. Clyde does it too though. And they almost get like more busy right before they're gonna have a big letdown. So I try not to be too hard on them if they start like rubbing or kind of like nibbling or something when I know they've kind of had a hard time with something. Because a lot of times it's like part of them just kind of processing. Okay, so I am gonna pet her with this flag and just make sure she doesn't think that every time I raise it up means you need to run. Because sometimes I just want to pet her with it and I want her to know it's okay. Good. Yeah. Good girl. Nice job. Okay, let's see how soft we can be. Can you go forward with this? How much is it going to take? I'm going to tap her.
Nice.
Good. We're going in a circle. Try again. Nice. Try to walk better. Go forward a little bit better. There you go. Keep going. Yep. There you go. Nice, Sue. Now we can start flowing. A little bit further. Good girl. A little forward. Nice. Just want to flow around here. We're going to stop in a different spot. A little bit more. A little bit more. Perch. Good girl. She's like, that was scary. There you go. Well, we're kind of getting a circle, so that's nice. We're going to let her just cruise around here for a second. See if we can get a stop. There we go. Nice. So even though it scared her and she didn't make the right choice when I kind of flopped my flag at her for turning her butt towards me, it was obviously uncomfortable for her, and I don't want her to make a habit of turning her butt towards me. She needs to quit doing that, because that is when horses bolt away or mules bolt away and they get that angle on you. They can get away from you pretty easy, so she needs to not do that before we go take her for a walk outside, because she's a big horse and she could pull away from me real easy. So she needs to not turn away at that angle. It's going to make it really hard for me to hold on to her if she does bolt away. Good girl. Yeah. It's not so bad. So I like that she's not totally terrified of this flag. I'm going to ask her to go. Good girl. That was so much better. And I'm not asking her to trot, but if she wants to trot. Good girl. That was good. So there, we made a full circle. She was pretty much on a loose line. And that was awesome. That was really good. Good girl. So now that she's got it that way, we're going to go the other way.
Your time's almost up, though.
Is it?
You're going to forfeit the whole competition.
Yeah. 9 minutes. 9.5 minutes. Ready, Susu? I'm hoping, since she's got a little bit of an understanding that direction, this direction won't be as hard for her.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't want to bonk her really on the face. That's not the answer. Good. So all this pulling away, I want her to not do that when we go lead outside. Because if she were to get scared, good girl. Good. Then I don't want her dragging me around. Good. She needs to stay with me. And I don't like that. So that's not the right answer. See how she's kind of got an angle here? So that's not going to be allowed. Good. Try again. So we're just going to have her stop. Good. Nice. That was better. Good girl. So throwing a little fit over there and going to her friends and turning her butt towards me is not gonna work. Good girl. She got a lot of sideways, she didn't have much forward. There. And I'm letting her find peace when she makes the right decision, like that. Good girl, we'll let her stop there. That was a good choice. That was kind of the first moment where she's walked forward softly. Good girl. She says, I thought I could kind of throw a little fit and intimidate you. It didn't work. And she's a little worried about it too, for sure. But she kind of tries to just pull you around and bulldoze you around. We'll give her another minute to think on this here. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, she doesn't understand. Horses move other horses' feet. Like, that's how they establish who the leader is, and that's kind of an important role for horses. And horses want a leader. They want leadership, fair leadership. My favorite thing that Ty says is, like, he says about his mules at his mule clinic, but it works for horses too. But it's like, if my horse is a winner, I'm a winner. If my horse is a loser, well, it takes one to know one. So I want to help her sort this out. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I won. Move your feet. This is an important groundwork skill that she needs to have to really for all kinds of applications. Good girl. See, she's thinking right now, so I'm going to wait. Good girl. Good. She's trying to make the right choice. Good girl. So there she's, see if she can make the right choice. See if she can make the right choice. Good girl. I like how she just thought through that instead of just kind of taking off and turning her butt towards me and pulling the lead rope through my hand. Good girl. So as long as she's trying to think through things and she's not just kind of being, I'll say defiant, but then I'm going to give her a lot more time. If she just turns her butt towards me and is like, kind of screw you, bye, then that's when I'm going to be a little bit harder on her, because that's not an acceptable behavior. Good girl. And I'm still there. Now I'm behind her drive line. When she's sidewinding, it's kind of hard to stay behind her drive line, which is actually making it a little more difficult for her. Good girl. A little bit more. A little bit more. Let's work through this little sticky spot here. There you go. There you go. Good job. That was good. That was really good. So like I showed with Marley, it's like this is a valuable skill on the ground. Obviously there's a lot of people that like lunge their horses, but also this is kind of the start of having her go by a fence. When I want to send her up into a trailer, it's going to be really handy if I can do this. And that means something, and I can send her up into a trailer. Got my space. Good girl. Nice job right there. Good girl. So all this is going to be really helpful with all different kinds of applications, and it'll build into other groundwork, and it will build into also when I go to ride her, if we do keep her that long, or whoever goes to ride her. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Keep going. And eventually I would like to not have to use my flag at all. But in the beginning, she doesn't understand. Good girl. A little bit more. A little bit more. There you go. You're doing it right. You need a little more forward, a little more confidence. There you go. There you go. Nice girl. Good girl. That was awesome. That was great. She had some sticky spots. She seems like she throws a little bit bigger fit than these other two girls. At first, she's kind of like, no, I don't want to. Like her backing her up, which we'll work on here just a little bit.
She's pretty strong-willed.
She is. She's just kind of got like, no, don't push me around. Don't do that, kind of thing. Hi, my friend. I'm not asking you to move this time. She says, oh, I thought you were. I'm worried about it, though. So I'm going to try to disengage her hindquarters there. Good girl. Yeah. She's a little bit more sensitive about things by her chest. Like, she's not really a striker, but she did do a little mini out at the first couple circles here when I was asking her to go. Good girl, that's better. That's better. Okay. She says, okay. Okay, I understand now. All right, my friend. Also, I don't want to follow that stupid flag. So remember how I'm broke to follow, I'm not broke to lead? Yeah. Good girl. Well, you had to move your feet at some point, sis. But you did really good.
Curly. Curly chin hairs.
You ready? Can we back softly today? Nice. That's kind of almost the right thing. Good girl. That was much nicer. Thank you. Yeah, that was good. I'm going to stay on this side of your face, though. No. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Yeah, I know you're itchy, but let's not start that. You're going to be a big girl. No one needs you clobbering them over with your head. Oh, that was so nice. That was so nice. Good job. All right. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude with your big head. He's too big. He's too big to do that. Very nice, my friend. Okay, we'll give you some scratches now. As long as you're not rude about it. Yeah, just don't be rude about it. Oh, poor girl. That was really good. She actually did really good with circling once she kind of got it figured out. For where we started to where we ended, that was a big improvement for her. She does have a little bit of that. I don't know what you want to call it. More of a, like you said, just kind of, what did you call it?
I think I said strong-willed.
Yeah. She definitely has some of that, whatever you want to call it. Just a little bit more of a, like, no, I don't think I'll do that.
It's kind of crazy for them to be that confident on session 4 or whatever it is.
And I think a lot of it was actually from a lack of confidence. Like, she didn't know what I was asking. She was a little bit like, I don't know what this thing is, but I don't like that. And, but her like go-to instead of like flight was a little bit more of a fight go-to, where she was like, I'm going to stand my ground. I don't really like this. I don't really know what it is. I'm going to stand my ground, instead of a lot of horses reacting and being like, I'm going to run for the hills. Huh. Would you take down a bear out in the wilderness? Yeah. You wrestle a bear for us? Says, I'll stomp out a coyote. No, I don't really feel like she's a dog stomper. Good girl, Curly. Well, that was awesome. She did really good. I'm really proud of her, even though she was like a little bit unsure and a little bit more sticky on her circles. She really ended on some good circles. She was starting to get a lot softer, so I don't think it's going to take much time at all to get her softer. She has no hard feelings. She thinks people are still pretty cool. How about some butt scratches? But we definitely want her to be soft on the lead, and if she does get scared and gets past you, we don't want her to keep going and rip the lead rope out of your hands, because that's not good for anyone. So before she starts leading around the property and we take her out, we want to make sure that she's nice and soft, and if she does get spooked and by you, that she knows to disengage her hindquarters and come back to you instead of keep running. That's kind of a prereq before we go outside. So that was a good lesson towards that today, and got a little bit of her mane brushed out. I don't know what we're going to do about this little tail. Let me know if you have curly horses. We read that their tails shed, and I also heard that their like tails shed out, which is really sad to me. It's like a normal thing, but look at that. She's like shedding her tail. Look at that. crazy. So anyway, why do they do that? Let me know. Don't lose your tail hair. You don't have much to lose. Look at it. It's like a little appy tail. Wispy. Good girl, Curly. Well, we'll keep doing updates with this girl as we progress. And so stay tuned for those. But she did awesome today. I'm really, really happy with her. For day 4, she's doing awesome. I couldn't be more happy with her. Yes, you're so good. And she loves her scratches. She's a friendly girl. Look at that neck.
I know.
It's not really, it's not crusty.
No, it's just thick.
But this down here is thick. It's interesting. But yeah, it's really not crusty. Good girl. Yes, you did so good. You ready for dinner?
We can give him a little bit and then go hang with Honey. All right, well, that's the end of our daily husband versus wife Mustang challenge, but the video is not over yet. We're actually gonna do a full Honey update, and I'm actually gonna show you what I've been working on with Honey. It's pretty fun. So we'll get these guys taken care of, and then we'll head on up to Honey's pen. Thank you guys for watching the husband versus wife Mustang challenge. It was really fun for us. We'll do another one next year. We'll try to figure out how to get Alyssa some tougher horses. I'm hoping I can pick her horse next year, but we had a blast. Hopefully you guys had fun watching it. Hopefully you guys could learn from my mistakes, and yeah, we'll do another one next summer. I wish your mic was on so I could hear you singing.
You got poop on you. She doesn't really know about pets still. Sometimes she tolerates them pretty good though.
More of a scratcher.
Just use your fingernails, please. Pretty good because it kind of rattles around too. She doesn't really care that much. Nice job. She used to be weird about me even touching her with stuff in my hands. Right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I scratch you on your chest and your back at the same time. Wow. It's a lot, huh? Can you just imagine how cute she was when she was little foal?
Well, we don't want Honey to have stranger danger when the day comes that we take her out in public and to events and eventually find her a home and stuff like that. So I finally have got to actually come in the pen and spend a little time with her. I don't do much and I don't push her real hard because we really want her to have consistency working with Alyssa. But she's to the point where I can come in and give her some scratches with the post, or not post, with this. What kind of fishing pole is this?
Perch.
With a perch pole. And it feels pretty good to her. So I've been enjoying it. And we'll see how we do tonight now that the camera's out here. But I've been out here, I think this is like the 3rd time I've done it. So like I said, this is our last daily Mustang challenge training video. And we're going to be hitting the mountains. We'll still do weekly updates with these Mustang girls. But we're going to hit the mountains. But we wanted to show you real quick that Honey is actually doing pretty good with me in here as well. Good girl. Good girl. I'll start kind of long. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a spot. Good girl. Good girl. Nice job. And the added benefit is she gets turned and she can see out of that right eye as well. Nice job. She leans into it so much she switches eyes.
Have you scratched her on the right side?
No.
You should try.
You want to try on the right side, Humbun?
She's like, no.
I don't know. I don't know. And when I come in here, I want to set her up for success, but I also don't want to sneak around. Because, I mean, she does pretty good with Alyssa. We'll try a new side. What do you think about that? Nice job. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice.
She always leans her head that way when she's getting scratched, no matter what side you're on.
Nice. Good job. Good job.
You scratch her booty.
Yeah. Good. A lot of people have asked why why I don't work with honey, and when they're having to process a lot, and they're dealing with a lot of fear, we just feel like the best way to set them up for success is to at least give them consistency. And since Alyssa's timing and everything is better than mine, it just sets honey up for success the most if only Alyssa works with honey at first. Want some rib scratches? This is pretty close, huh? Nice job. Oh, yeah. Good girl. You really see how well built she is. She's just super stout. Oh, yeah. Good job. I wonder if I could scratch her with my hand. She's like, no. See if she can stay when I stop. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Yeah. Good. That was pretty good. What's crazy is you would think that if you reached your hand out, she would just like stick her nose on it. It's so weird that she doesn't. Good girl. You're all right. Good girl.
Is that the first time you've touched her?
Yeah, other than by accident when she takes grass out of my hand. But I don't know that that counts. Good girl. Nice job. Good girl. Good job. Good. Nice job. Yeah, that was the first time I really touched her, actually. And whenever I touched her, when she takes grass out of my hand, she runs away immediately. That was awesome. Nice job, honey.
She's like, whoa, I didn't know you could scratch me like that too.
Yeah. People are good scratchers. They have opposable thumbs and fingernails. What was I going to say? Shoot. Oh, I was going to say, I wonder if the mic was picking up her breathing that you were talking about.
Isn't it funny how it changes?
She's like, that feels so good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to scratch her one more time and then we'll get her dinner.
Yeah.
That was fun.
She does like a little.
Yeah. it's like, oh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Even when she was super nervous about me touching her, you could tell when she sort of started liking it, even if she was still kind of tight because her breathing would change like that. It's so cute.
Try to limbo away so her ear doesn't accidentally touch me. Good girl. Yeah. Nice job. Good girl.
She leans into you so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, if she touches her ear to you, she's gonna be gone though.
I know. She might kick my head off on the way out.
Yeah.
Oh, good girl. Good girl. Think I could scratch her on the other side?
Yeah, you can try it.
You think she'll let me? Nice job.
She's like, whoa. I didn't know you knew how to scratch horses too.
Usually that guy just stands around and looks at me.
That's how Honey asks for more scratches. She's too shy to touch you, but she's like, can I
Want some more scratches?
can I have some more of those, please?
I was hoping she would take a little step away from the fence. She still doesn't know me well enough for me to be really comfortable in the strike zone. Good girl.
Yeah, she'll probably flinch.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, as soon as you touch her, she's like, okay.
Yeah. Good girl. There you go.
Oh, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see why your fingernails got wore down. She really likes you to get in there good.
Yeah, she likes to be scratched real hard.
Good girl, honey. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good.
Little girl.
Nice.
She's a big horse when you get up next to her, huh?
Big and beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah, she's pretty tall.
Yeah, she is.
Tall and thick.
Yeah, just the size of like her leg bones and her hooves and stuff. Nice job.
Yeah, she's a big horse.
I'm kind of glad she just let me stay on the right side there. When I got done scratching her, I was wondering if she would need to leave and switch. Nice job.
She's slowly getting better with her right side.
Yeah, you've gotten her a lot better with her right side. I wonder how hard it is for you to go back and put in some old footage of
Her running
you,
around.
like switching eyes and her just tearing around. Nice job, honey. You ready for some dinner?
Yes.
That was a lot. That was
It always is ready.
Well, I guess at the facility, she's been kind of touched by other people, but that was kind of a big night for her, wasn't it? You want one more on your easy side? Good girl.
She's so expressive.
Good. Nice job. Nice job, honey. Good girl. She really is expressive, like you're saying. It's really interesting to watch her face and watch her think and kind of process things. And it's funny how she does this. She'll just walk up and just stick her face like right in your face. But then she's like, but don't touch me.
Actually, I got nervous. I'm going to go over here.
That was fun. That was awesome.
She wants to be brave and she wants to be sweet and she wants attention. She just is scared.
Yeah. She's honestly, we've talked about this, I don't know on camera or not, but it's like she's the bravest Mustang we've had. Like Rooster and Cheyenne are kind of a close second.
Yeah.
Because they have to process fear and deal with it. And then Marley and Sue are like, they don't have to be brave hardly at all because they're just not afraid at all.
Right.
Honey is terrified. And you can look at her trying right now. Look at her eyes, and she's like thinking and like processing things, and she's terrified at the same time. So she's the bravest of all of them. Hey, yeah, you. Bravest and maybe the prettiest. Once we get this mane recovered, you're going to be looking good.
Thank you guys for following along with the gentling of these Mustangs. If you want to watch the full uncut versions of these training sessions, you can go check that out over on our members channel. If you like this video, we would really appreciate it if you let us know by clicking like, leaving a comment, and if you want to see more of these Mustangs, their training, and everything we have going on here at Mountain Belt, make sure to subscribe.